Alright, bet. Okay, so I went to the dollar store. I went to Dollar Tree. And what did I get? I got Italian seasoning, lemon pepper, Red Lobster seafood seasoning, and then garlic powder, not garlic salt. I got some BB cream, and then retinol wipes, base and tush. So, and then I went to H-E-B and I got soft tofu. Okay, so do soft tofu, because I've learned throughout this trip that eating hard tofu hurts your tummy, especially uncooked. So it's like when you have too many protein bars, or if you have something without water and there's just a rock, it puts a rock in your stomach. Like, it eats it forever. Like, you're never hungry, but it did put like a stamp in like my mind of being hurt. I don't know if I was not hungry and trauma while I was digesting, and even afterwards of the digestion, I was still like, no. So soft tofu, for sure, if it's not cooked. See if we got silverware. So what I do, what I did earlier, I didn't have any of those seasonings, so I have popcorn seasoning. Whatever you put on tofu, it's gonna taste what you put on it. So it's practically what I like to mix it with. Like, the thought of the texture is cottage cheese. So this is practically just cottage cheese. It's just cottage cheese, high key. So, but it doesn't have the cottage cheese flavor. It's like, it's whatever flavor you put on it. Like, there's no flavor in tofu, but it's like straight iron and straight calcium. It's 8% iron and 6% calcium. There's like barely any calories in it, and then a serving's like 9 grams protein. So yeah, so I had popcorn seasoning, so I was taking little bites of it and it tastes like popcorn. So I had a little date nostalgia on that. So I'll stab this. I only got one item at H-E-B because I want to eat out, I think. Or I just got one item and it tamed me of not eating out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is an opening. So bro, this is getting sloppy. This soft tofu, it's so sloppy. Yeah. Okay, now with our sloppiness, we have our face wipes. I don't do anything without face wipes. You can't. I don't like the whole baby wipe ordeal, so I just do face wipes. Alright. I really want lemon pepper on this, but I'm gonna try lemon pepper, and then I'm gonna try lemon pepper first, because I know that the seafood seasoning, I got a really small portion of this. Like a really small portion. Ooh. See, I don't like delivering lemon pepper. I don't like the outward smell of it. I like the inward taste of it. So let's try it. Lemon pepper, ooh, and then if I mix it with garlic, but let's just try it straight out. I'm gonna skip to the seafood. I might just do that on my next. Have that wrangle me for like another tofu steak. Plus this food. That is prominent lemon pepper, bro. Like, I feel like I just want to keep that on lemon pepper. I'm gonna put Italian seasoning on it. I think, or just the garlic. I feel like this lemon pepper just doesn't want to be offended. It's like making you run to another. Ooh. Oh, that's some good garlic. I don't know, there's just something about fresh seasonings. Like, you can open up a seasoning, it's like 3 days. Like, I feel like they still have like regular, not pantry life, but like refrigerator life. I'm one for seasonings. Seasonings and sauces, because that's practically what just brings you to everything, is seasonings and sauces, especially with like vegetables, like eggs, vegetables, tofu, period, veggies and salads. Yeah, you're not gonna have a salad without. If you have a million, okay, if you had a million, see, that would be overwhelming. I would just eat lettuce by the time I had a million dressings. But if you had like 5 different salad dressings, like good ass salad dressings, you're just eating the salad for the dressing. You're going there for the dressing. Like wings and stuff, you're not like, oh, you want the texture and the flavor of honey barbecue. So if you put honey barbecue on tofu, which is one of my favorite things to do, putting like honey barbecue on salad. I love to put barbecue on my salad. I love to put barbecue on my tofu, bro. Like, I just put the seasonings of the thing that I'm craving. Yeah, the seasonings are the things I'm craving, and then yeah, I just put it onto the things that don't give me grief after, you know. Like, I'm gonna see what that seafood seasoning has, you know. I should have got paprika. Oh yeah, with this garlic, lemon pepper, and paprika. This is a good bone marrow food. This is a great bone marrow food. And tofu like balances out your hormones. Like, it helps with like HGH and stuff like that. Or HGH you get by fasting. Human growth hormone you get by fasting. But it balances out your hormones. Like, it's a thyroid thing, I think. I always know that I lift so much more whenever I have tofu. There's just a spirit in it. It's like having a cake by yourself versus a cake at a party. You're much happier having a cake by yourself than you are at a party. Kind of wish I got a salad, because the soft tofu kind of turned into a sauce. It's like a Greek yogurt texture with a cottage cheese flavor base. It's like baby food. getting lost in this lemon pepper. Just gonna keep it on top. We'll put Italian seasoning. You know what? You know what? As small as this block of tofu was, I would say this is probably 250, 300 calories. There's 8 servings times 9 grams of protein, 8 times 9. $72 grams of protein. No carbs. I think I OD'd a little bit on the salt intake and that lemon pepper. Okay, I thought it was 50 milligrams. It's 220, so I did OD on some of the lemon pepper. I probably put like a full 1/4 teaspoon is 220. I probably put a full 2 tablespoons of lemon pepper in this thing. A tablespoon and a half. So I just had like 22,000 calories, or 1,200 grams of sodium. I think that's like a whole daily recommendation. So we're gonna drink some water. I should have checked, but I was excited about this tofu, so. I feel like I just ate a whole bag of popcorn. I feel like I just had popcorn at the movie theaters. Like, that's what my tongue feels like. It's like receded in salt. I still love the lemon pepper though. I'm just reciting my symptoms of too much salt. I feel like I had popcorn. Speak of the devil. Currently present. I don't know what I'm doing today, bro. I met a cute guy. I'm kind of talking to him, but I pushed him away, being scared of like talking to someone. So I think I laid down my rules too early. He just smokes, so I was just like, what was it? It wasn't the stick that he smokes. I just got done. I have stopped smoking for a long time, but like, I don't know, being around him, I always develop bad habits when I'm with guys. I hate that. I always pick up juuling whenever I'm with a guy. I hate that. Just they take my cardio and then they like, yeah, like I'm like tossing a cigarette in the sake of my exes. Anywho, yeah. Anywho, yeah, they'll get me on cigarettes or a Juul, and then I'll retaliate and do cigars, and I'm like, Lord save me, like, I'm in cigars, bro, like, and then I try, and then he saves me, and then I go to the gym, and then you have to go through a whole lump sum of grief, and where's my body gone, and blah, 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 like, I don't like those waves. Anywho, And you can't blame anyone but yourself for picking him up. Like, it's not his fault that he smokes, and I'm a little weakling for these little heart stuff to guys. So but what was it? Oh yeah, I'm in bulk, bro. And like literally meeting him and all his friends and stuff, they were like trying to carve me skinny, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, like, you know, like I like to ride the wave of the bodybuilders and then just cut a little bit earlier and then like take pictures, but have the bulk with them. And I like the vibes. I like those dude vibes, bro. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, I feel too good. Or just like, it's not just that, like, I feeling too good. Or like, where y'all going after? Like, are you going to Olive Garden? You going to the buffet? Where you a Subway? You know, when people are like, ah, shit, bro, like, I don't know. There's just like an internal thing. There's just an internal thing that I like being with my team, like my little internal team. You pick them up on the floor, like, what you doing after? And it's like people that drop party and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. You know, you pick them up on the floor. So anyway, you're just catching me in my meditation. What was it with him? Oh yeah, so he was trying to like carve me skinny so early. Like, I'm like, bro, like, you're gonna be so disappointed. Like, I don't like that. Like, you're gonna be so disappointed after like this is December, like mid-December. Like, I literally had a full pumpkin pie the day I invited you, and I'm still like cool to have more. Like you're not my god. Like, yeah, you're not my god. So, but yeah, he's so good to like. I feel like he'd be understanding, but I'm not gonna wait for him for a year to be understanding. So I had to text him and describe bulking. So how I described bulking, or explained bulking. Yo, I felt this on the floor. Okay, how I explained him bulking. What did I say to him? Okay, so I sent him my bulk and my cut times. Okay, so I sent him a bunch of pictures of me, right? I was like, so this is like, okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay. What is it? Yeah, it's not. I should have skipped the hair pics. Anyways, so this is lean off of this. Okay, so he smokes. Okay, so I'm more of like showing all of this to you because I won't press anything on you if you don't press anything on me. So whenever I met him and stuff, he's like, do you smoke? And I was like, no. But then he like leaned in for a kiss, and like I couldn't feel the kiss because I totally didn't want to taste cigarettes because I know I was gonna crave them. And so like, yeah, it was not a good kiss. Yeah, like, I mean, and I tasted the cigarettes over the taste of, like, of his flesh of the kiss, because like it's like his love for cigarettes just went into me and stuff, and like my wanting of them and of him like mixed. I don't know what it was. Anyway, yeah, I was like, I'm more of like showing this because I won't press anything on you if you don't press anything on me. It takes time for things to sink in. Okay, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, shit takes time. Okay, so I'm more of like showing this because I won't press anything on you if you don't press anything on me. Okay, smoking, I can't pick those up. I missed a whole year in training because I chose those. They made me overeat a lot, and when I get depressed and careless, then I get depressed and careless, and then when I get back in the gym, I get super discouraged on how bad my oxygen is when I get back into the gym. Like, I'm cool to have drinks sometimes, but I don't go out as often. But I'm down to I'm cool to have drinks sometimes, but I don't go out as often. But I'm down to. But I'm also like down to go to the museum and an ice skating rink before we go have drinks. Like, I'm not just like in that regular fucking around things. Like, I found life, you know, before we go out to a bar. And with that, by no means. Okay, you guys, the battery went out. Okay, so I'm cool to have drinks sometimes, but I don't go out as often. But I'm down to. But I'm also like down to go to the museum and the ice skating rink before we go to a bar. Okay. And with that, by no means, and I could feel that none of this touched him. And with that, by no means am I encouraging your quitting. I don't care what you do. It's your free will in your life. Just know whatever path you take, I've been there. And on my end, you have full understanding, patience, and compassion, and support for my end, whatever one you take. Just don't thrust them on me, okay? If we go to a bar and I place this down and you still offer them to me, you know what I mean? And I take it, like, you're, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, there's too much stuff about this and then my liking for you, you know? And if you need any of my tactics, and whenever he did offer me a cigarette when we hung out, he's like, I'm trying to quit. Like, I could feel him, like, when I pulled up, he had one in his hand. He's like, and it, like, it's like a brick wall. Like, I could feel him be like, I'm trying to quit, you know? But whenever he offered me, I was like, no, like, I've quit so many times. Like, practically quitting and you starting back up again is you still quitting, because you're just gonna keep tossing them out. And it's, oh, bro, like, quitting just hurts your finances. It doesn't hurt you anymore. It just, like, I mean, yeah, it hurts you all around and stuff. You're just practically, like, settled and grieving and being strong. But, like, yeah, you just toss that shit out all the time. Like, I'll get a Juul and I'll hold it for an hour and I'll be like, this wasn't right. Like, this isn't me, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, you think that you know that you're having, like, a golden cord to heaven. Like, okay, $10 is just $10. I know you'll get me back. But when you do that 3 times in a week, yeah. So $30 just to be thrown out in the trash, like, full Juul pods, yeah, tons, bro. Like, I've probably done, like, I'm not even gonna look into the years. Okay, anyways, if you need any of my tactics, I would love to help you any way I can. I don't mind what you do habitual, just if you don't put me on the spot to start. It's been my own roller coaster as well. So when he was like, I'm trying to quit, blah, 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 I was like, I have so many tactics, because I've quit so many times. I have so many internal and external, mostly external for the sake that don't do the internal tactics to quit. But overall, I just led him into the nicotine lowengies, the little nicotine lowengies, the little nicotine lingies, the 4-nic. Actually, I could, yeah. Yeah, I practically just let them to those little thingies. They're like little drops. They're like little cough drops. They're like little mints, and they are mints. They're menthol mints. I practically just rode off of those buzzes for a while. The 4-nic, like, sometimes they want to get you back into the sick, because you're like, bro, like, this is like in my blood, and it gives your lungs a break. It gives your lungs a full break, so your lungs are able to heal while the nicotine's still in your blood. So I was able to do those and get back into the gym and stuff. And then yeah, the 4-nic gives you full space boots, too heavy, too concreted and stuff like that. But if you are grieving the loss and the change, sometimes that helps to just anchor you down and not get back up and think about it, you know. So I paved him towards those little nicotine lozenges, and yeah, that's all I can do. But yeah. And then, oh yeah, he was like, you're so sexy, to be honest. You train a lot, that's good. So I'm not paving you into the gym, bro. Like, I don't care what you do. Like, you got me already, like, by the way that you move the floor and your smile and, like, the way that you like people anyway. So, while you look sexy as hell, to be honest, you train a lot, that's good, and I understand what you're trying to say. Sorry, I just woke up and I'm at work right now. Okay, so totally just bypassed my compassion, understanding and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna make you adopt the gym if you don't make me adopt cigarettes. Okay, so if you pave back on cigarettes, and then you're doing your own thing, I'm working on my own thing. Okay, so that's cool. And I was like, you're good. I wasn't sending those because I wanted attention. I'm not trying to be sexy, but the last dude I was talking to when I was bulking, okay, so that's the middleman. Don't take food out of my mouth when I'm bulking, bro. Like, I'm trying to build my intuition and not having a foot over my head. Like, I'm trying to, like, you know, have this time. I'm not gonna wait for him to adjust for a year and be like, oh, I lost a year to this guy, or I lost 2 months to him throughout my bulk, you know what I mean? So, wow, you look sexy as hell, to be honest. And then, yeah, I'm gonna want those cravings later on. Like, I'm not gonna, yeah, you gotta beat this stuff out. And, like, I feel like, yeah, I gotta accept myself, and then it'll turn out. So, but that's the thing, though, okay? So I was like, you're good. I wasn't sending those because I wanted attention. I'm not trying to be sexy. But the last dude I was talking to when I was bulking, he was trying to take food out of my mouth, and when I started cutting, he thought that he was being toxic once he finally settled into my routine after bulking, okay? So he was like getting the guts for like 2 weeks. So he built up like 2 weeks of guts of like things that were wrong with us, how to break up, because he thought he was making me skinny through insecurities. Like, he thought that he was eating at my mind, okay, and stress, and changing me into who I was. And by the time he had the 2 weeks of gathering up why he wasn't healthy for me, I was like, bro, I'm cutting for my season. This is my route for, like, you're fine. But by the time he gathered all the reasons, he just broke it off because he was set on that decision. Like, by that time, he was eating at his own mind. And he was set on that decision by the time all of it stayed and, like, sunk in to him, and it didn't work out. So, he's like, so how are you working today? And I was like, fuck, bro. Like, and see, that's the thing, he's from Jerusalem, so he doesn't know really, he kind of doesn't know English. So I don't know if he could read like compassion and like translate that into like the spirit. I don't know, I'll leave that to spirits to like be stronger than actual words. But you know, like compassion and blah blah blah. Like, I know he completely just saw my body, was like, I don't gym, and me being like, stop smoking. So I don't know, bro. And he's like perfect. He's perfect. Like, his spirit, bro, in the room and stuff like that. Like, he doesn't, like, I'm not cool. I don't care about bodies and stuff. Like, as long as you don't sculpt me into what you want to be, and you don't press your insecurities on me and hurt me, okay? Because we're in the same path. Like, this is my day one too. Like, this is my day one. Yesterday was, or not, I'm right here right now. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm everywhere I am at where I need to be at. I'm in the right place, and I'm doing the right thing right now. So I practically just clocked into work, and I just started. Same goes for everyone else in the world, okay? So yeah, and he just got super distant, so we'll see if we see each other and stuff like that. Anywho, that is that kind of a boy problem and things like that. So yeah, I was gonna go see, what am I gonna do today? I think I'm gonna DoorDash. I'm hungry, but I'm not. What am I hungry for? I think I'm hungry for the gym, bro. I'm gonna read a little bit, high key. I'm tired of like reading for like the area that I'm in rather than just like myself. So I think I'm gonna read a little bit and then hope that this guy texts me back. I'm not even in hope of it. Like, it is what it is, but I don't know if I set those boundaries too early. But that's the thing. After hanging out with him, like, I just didn't eat. Like, it's like his spirit just ate me away, and I didn't like that. Like, I was like, bro, I'm guessing like expectations. Like, he works at a hookah bar, so, and he's like fresh foreigner out of Jerusalem. I don't know what expectations those are, but yeah, we'll see what's up. What's up? So I just got done with the gymnasium, and I went to Walmart real quick, and I got this spinach. And I've been craving, I know that iceberg lettuce has barely to none nutritional value, but the crunch of this, I was just craving. And I woke up this morning with the thought of just spinach. Like usually you crave like what you're gonna fall to that day, and I woke up to spinach. So I got some spinach, and then I got this iceberg lettuce, and I'm eating the spinach first. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my little cuppy cup, put it in there. So I'm gonna bite the bowl on this one first, and then I'm gonna have my craving. I got this light buttermilk ranch, because I have all the seasonings, so I didn't go anything crazy on the sauces and stuff, because I have all the seasonings from the dollar store. So I was like everything like the Chipotle, and adding up, I think the difference between this ranch and the Chipotle ranch was like 50 calories. I'm not counting calories, but I think there's like 5 carbs plus, like everything works. So this was like 92 cents. I got the spinach for $1. It was like $1.29. I got this for like, I think it was like $1.17. The ranch for $1. I got some more coffee. I couldn't find the Folgers, so I found this coffee, so we'll figure that out. Then I got more tofu. And then I got a blueberry pie, an apple pie, and a cherry pie. An apple pie and a cherry pie. Like I went in there for, like, I wasn't craving anything. I just kept revolving around this, and I kept praying, so, and it like lit up. So I mean, it is what it is. And like there was good vibes on the floor about it. Oh, and I got more sweetener, so this was $1. All of this was $10. So yeah, I don't know about those. If anything, what I've been doing with those pies, like I couldn't like check out without getting these pies, or like getting something sweet. I really think that if I'm diving into spinach in the morning, I think that my sugar cravings are happening through fruit. So I just couldn't think about any fruit. I could only think about anything that was like cookies and things like that. But I went into the whole bulk situation. My skin has cleared up a lot. But the thing is when I eat sweets, I drink so much water. So much water, bro. Like I can chug half a gallon off of 3 cookies. So I don't know, you know, if I'm just getting a treat, getting my water intake and curing my acne, but it's not good for your blood, you know what I mean? Like white sugar is not good for your blood and your heart and things like that. So heart, liver, kidneys, everything like that. So yeah, I don't know if this is just, we'll see what's up. It's a blessing to be able to have that situation. I just need to drink water and be good, period. Which water does clean all of that, but we'll see what's up, you know what I mean? Like there's no odds against it, high key. I just, yeah, you just get a little bloated after, but I'm trying to be like as healthy as I can. And they're like not vegan and stuff. Like I can lean on just as much as good as just as much as bad with it. But bro, like, oh gosh, like sugar makes me chug water so much. Like, I don't know. So we'll grab onto this. Some spinach. Ooh, and then I have like, yeah, I have all those seasonings. Instead of Chipotle, which I'm pretty sure I can find Chipotle seasoning at the dollar store, or paprika. That seafood seasoning. I'm intrigued. That's what popped into that when I bought it. I met Hottie Toddy. I'm gonna meet Hottie Toddy tonight. Or tomorrow morning. I don't know. He's gonna teach me Arabic. Like that's his first language is Arabic. So I was like, yo, I wanna like learn French, and I working in so many kitchens, I acquired a good amount of Spanish, especially on my own. But I was like, yo, I want to learn like French, and I've always wanted to learn Chinese. But he's like gonna teach me Arabic. Gosh, his accent is so sexy. So we'll see what's up. Our communication is like 60 to 70, but goodness gracious. I'm not gonna like him. I'm not gonna like him. I kinda want like a taco with this. I feel like I could just, I do have tortillas. I have tortillas, I have tofu, and I have lettuce. I don't know if I want to have that much of heavy tonight. Like, I am in training and stuff like that. There's no gonna be, and I'm gonna be on my P's and Q's, but like, what if we like kiss, you know? Like, I don't want to be like kissing my food. Well, then he's gotta be a good kisser. I don't know. We'll see what's up. I'm a child of God. If anything, I'd be cool with us just go home. I would be cool to just hang out and have a coloring book, high key, and that's not just to say go child with God. I keep inviting him to the park, but he has such a nightlife. We'll see what's up. It's just so hard to find, like, you know when you find a vibe that you're like, fuck, bro, like I haven't talked to a guy in like 6 months, and like there's so many that I bypassed, but like when I saw him, like he took my breath away, bro. Like he was a valet, and I was like, yeah, like I'll park. And I just like went like, I don't even know, like I blacked out when I saw him. Like I can't even like reiterate like how I felt. And then yeah, when I met him, like we were like totally on each other's minds. And he kind of like hid in the kitchen. He went back out, and I was like, and I went into my car. He went into the kitchen, I went into my car, and we were just sitting there like, I was like, bro, like I have to, like I pray for courage, and that was like was my like a total golden coin, you know. So I like wrote it on a HEB receipt on my number and my Instagram, and it was just history since then. Like we talked a little bit after, and gosh, just human beings. We're just human beginnings. I have today. I'm drinking like easily a gallon a day. Gallon a day. It's so weird, like how this lifestyle just makes you stay on some P's and Q's or something. I totally condone it. I totally recommend this, bro. Like, this is probably the best time I've ever had in my life. I don't know how everything's so hushed too. Like, I feel like I'm like, whenever I'm sitting in Walmart and stuff like that, I feel like I'm just camping. Like this is some like battlefield thing. We're just all like in our little Native American tents. Like this is like my tent, bro. Like this is a solid tent. This is nuts. Like it's so hush. Like as weird as it is, like it doesn't come out unless it's like a security like around it. Like when people see me and stuff, like there's like nothing that goes wrong within like my mind about it. Like I feel like I've become more like on hippie vibes. Okay, this is only 95% sodium. That's not a lot. Put garlic powder, ranch, and Garlic powder. Mmm. 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 I got like 10 times more flavoring for like 50% less calories. Mm. I'm not really counting calories. I'm more counting my money, so. Bro. It's Red Lobster, bro. This Red Lobster seasonings is seafood seasoning with ranch, spinach, and garlic. It tastes like a bite of pizza, bro. That tastes like pizza. That tastes like pizza. That tastes like pizza. That tastes like pizza. What? Bro, hallelujah. I dare you to try that. Bro. It tastes like pizza. It's hot in here. Look how my heart racing. Alright, well, I'm gonna eat this in peace. That's so weird, so. I'll check all back on with y'all when I'm done with hanging out with my hunk. Hottie toddy, hunky, dumply, because he's steaming hot.